Drivers, to your cars.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, here on AGDN, and welcome to the Straight Talk Truck Series and the NC Educational Lottery 200 here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina. And this week, the racing community is all up in arms after the news that we received last night. Two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Busch passed away from severe illness due to believed to be blood clots in his system and other types of symptoms that he received that may have been involved in his illness. As we welcome you out to the booth, I'm Sean Ard, and we'll get to my broadcast partner for tonight in a moment. But yes, everyone is right now saddened by the news that we have received just yesterday of Kyle Busch, and to a quote that was used by one of the IRL NASCAR drivers, we lost someone that was considered to be our Kobe Bryant, and I now want to bring in Angel into this conversation. Angel, it's a sad story that we received yesterday.
It really is. You never think that it would happen just after a quick hospitalization, because it seemed when we got the story, when we first got the story, it seemed like it was gonna be fine, that he was gonna be able to.
I think we lost Angel, Sean.
We're gonna be able to recover, but at the same time,
while we wait for the broadcast person to appear,
wait, what?
we want to say as well that we want to wish everybody from the Busch family to know that they're in our prayers, and hopefully now Kyle Busch is up there where he can feel loved, cherished, being around the greats like Dale Sr. and Biffle and everything.
What the heck? Was I, what do you mean y'all lost me?
Did we lose the stream again?
No. I had to, like, quick it up.
I know you were trying to speak, but I couldn't hear you at all.
You weren't speaking, period. We're having technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. I guess this week is kind of... It's a sour note on our weekend, so, folks, we're trying to get through this, and now, hopefully, Angel, you can, if you were going to say something, you may.
Yeah. Alright, so, as we are
Drivers, to your
continuing
cars.
our story over here, I mean, y'all really don't think it's gonna happen, because at first we got the story, there was a quick hospitalization, we were like, he's gonna get through it. That was my initial thought. I thought he was gonna get through this, but after further hearing into the story, and then when we got the news, it was like, how? Because it does feel unfair to everyone.
And here's the thing, a man who won 2 NASCAR Cup Series titles, one of the most winningest driver out of all 3 NASCAR National Series, and is leaving behind a wife and 2 children, one of them who could become a future NASCAR driver. It's heartbreaking to hear about, and our thoughts and prayers are going out to the entire Busch family and to all his legions of fans that were called Rally Nation. we are going to make sure we do our part to honor his memory. The community is doing it as well. But we are going to also worry about enjoying this weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do both because it's a long weekend, and we're all going to enjoy it right here from Charlotte. Anyway, we're going to get right on into your starting lineup. Let's get to the front row. And on the pole, it's the number 89 UTEP Chevrolet of Azusa Kendo. And on the outside, it's the Poppy Bane Tundra, the number 43 of Daniel Hamrick.
Then row 2, we're going to see Sam Mayer in the Sport Clips Haircut Silverado and the Pedigree Tundra of Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Row number 3 starts with the number 4 of Sean Ard in the Waldberger Ram and the number 98 Mitsubishi Tundra of Taiga Isaka.
We're going to see Aria Eviara in the IHOP Tundra.
Pancakes.
And next to her is going to be Daniel Soros in the WWEX Racing Tundra.
Moving on, we have the 0 Talkies Chevrolet of Caleb Peppersman and the number 5 FedEx Express Ram of Ty Majeski.
Then we're going to see Noah Treason in the Sprite Tundra and the Six Flags Silverado of Austin Dillon.
Then you have the Starbucks Ram of Jasmine Prime, number 93, and the number 36 EP Productions Chevrolet of Connor Hudson.
Joseph Gareth in the 4J Studios F-150 will be starting next to Ryan Little in the Sander Engineering Ram.
Moving on, we have Glitch Productions Ford F-150, the 04 Atari Smith, usually my broadcast partner. Not going to be up here again this week. And we have the number 22 Wendy's Tundra of Matty Jacoby.
Pedro Sales in the Caterpillar colors will be appearing next to Justin Allgaier in the branded colors.
Next up, you have the number 91 Ram of Giamatti Perez in that Ram, and the number 94 Coco Rico Ram of Eli Wool.
Then we see Braden Massey in the McDonald's Ram, and next to him is going to be Connor Silich in the WeatherTech Ram.
Next up, you have the number 20 Carson Hosebar in that F-150, and the number 30 Busch Light Chevrolet of Ross Chastain.
Then we see Austin Hill in the Bennett Ram next to Raja Karuth in the iRacing Ram.
Next up, you have Alex Bowman in the Ally Chevrolet, and then you got Kayla Upson in the Sam's Club Chevrolet.
Then we see Paula George in the Progressive Ram, and starting very, very close to the back, Kyo Kajiro in the Napa Auto Parts Silverado.
Then you have the number 60 Monster Energy Chevrolet of Josh Williams, and the number 77 Voyager Chevrolet of Ty Dillon.
We see Brad Keselowski in the Discount Tire Tundra, and barely getting into the show, Alex Prime in the Always Melody YT Silverado.
Next up, you have the number 11 Sprite Zero Chevrolet of Lily Jacoby, and then the Menards Verizon Tundra, the number 2 of Matt Crafton.
Towards the back, Christian Eckes in the Burger King F-150, Jeanette Prime in the Wellstar Ram.
And then right out of the field, you have the Dollar General Ford, the number 13 Emiliano Cano, or however you say it. And then special paint scheme on the 37, the 3G F-150 of Arenza Avila. Or,
Yeah.
if I pronounce that name, I'm sorry. Anyway, I think we can get some time with our pit reporters down there. Guys, you want to take it away?
A very sad weekend. And of course, one in which some people are celebrating. Tyree Smith's design this weekend is based around the Rowdy Energy Drink truck that Kyle Busch used to run. And a lot of people have said that there will never be another villain, another truck driver, and or another Candyman like Kyle Busch. He was truly one of the sport's biggest villain, and now he'll be resting up with some of the greatest of all time. Rick Erickson. Yeah, it's really hard to say it, Anthony, as nothing that we can say will bring Kyle Busch back. But you know, just a moment ago, Ransa Abila, while speaking to the fans in the 3Chi machine, she referred to Kyle Busch as a racer. And folks, that is the ultimate term of respect in motorsports, not to be called Mr., but to be called a racer. And surely that was what Kyle Busch was. He was a racer, and he was also a great father and an even greater friend. He always loved doing what he loved to do. He always liked to spend time with his friends, with his teammates, with his wife Samantha, and of course with his son Brexton, as he brought a lot of magic into his personal circle. But unfortunately, the magic is gone. Sean.
Thank you guys very much. And now, Angel, you and I can go and make our picks here. Who you got for this race?
For this one, I'm gonna be going with a very good pick. I'm gonna go with the 3Chi inspired car, Ransa Abila. I think if she goes from last to first and wins today, it will be celebrated by everyone in the garage area.
You know what? Going with a Kyle Busch team, I'm going to do the same, except I'm going to go with somebody who's in a good spot. I'm going to go with Tyree Smith on the inside line for the start. Inside lines here at these intermediate tracks are going to be the best place to go. Anyway, folks, we're now just preparing to get the command started here, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoy a happy Memorial Day weekend, and glad you're spending it with us to begin this long weekend.
And of course, our thoughts and prayers will be sent to the Busch family.
Yep. And we'll make sure to let y'all in on anything that goes on throughout this race. Anyway, let's head now trackside to get the command to start these engines.
And here we go, guys. The most famous words in motorsports to give the command.
Is this on? Drivers, start your engines.
Engines have been fired, folks, and here we go. We are going to do 54 laps here tonight. Let's go on over to our DNQs, and Alex Prime was supposed to be part of the DNQs. I guess last minute changes got him into the show.
Yeah, there were some last minute changes that barely got Alex into the show.
Other DNQs, well, here are the guys that are really going to DNQ. Barry Earwell, or Wall, Nid Sanchez, Parker Klickerman are DNQs. We did have a withdrawal before pre-qualifying. That was the number 51, Kaylee Bryson, who decided to withdraw out of respect to the Kyle Busch family.
It was actually a decision that was made by Kyle's wife, Samantha.
And it made sense. But anyway, folks, hopefully you guys will enjoy this race. We'll honor our troops They're falling for us, but we're also going to remember Kyle Busch. It's now on Kendo. Right now, and we are underway from Charlotte.
Three wide going in the back.
3 wide, 4 wide almost. Kendo clearly leads that first lap.
And look at Sean. He's making some really good moves heading into the back straightaway.
Looking on board that Whataburger onboard camera. Oh, but might not block the bottom lane. Oh, barely does. That was a bit dicey there.
It was very dicey, and right now it puts the Whataburger machine into second place. But look at that. Look at some moves that are happening in the mid-pack. Look at Tari.
Look at Tari. Look at the go 3 wide. Not gonna be 3 wide. Gonna be side by side though.
And she's gonna be looking really good.
Now, here's the thing. We were at intermediate track just a couple of weeks ago when we were at Texas. So the intermediate field isn't that gone from these drivers, but it was a chaotic race, and we were hoping that it's not like it again, but we don't know yet.
Exactly, that's the big problem. We still don't know if this weekend is gonna be chaotic or not. And so far, Tari looking really strong despite only having to hold up a couple of two guys that are going to look for really good points days, Justin Allgaier and Sam Mayer. We have a small movement for third.
That is Noah Treason going for third. Trying to pass by the IHOP machine. It looks like Jasmine is going to look for the same.
And yes, that will advance her to fourth place.
Gonna get up to fourth place there. And it looks like Tari might be like, I'm gonna jump on into the program and go up to fifth. And it's gonna get up to fifth. Easily.
Easily to fifth, but also she's looking as we have a crash in the back.
There they go, right behind them. Oh, Bowman got a piece. Oh, and there's Lily Jacoby.
Oh my God.
I think Jeanette also got a piece of it. Race back to the line, easily won by Kendo. But that was dicey.
Yeah, it was something that you didn't want to see, and we're going to take a look at it here. They were going 4 wide, and that is the start of the problem.
Oh, Lily Jacoby into Caruth. Oh, then Jeanette had nowhere to go, and yep, there's when Lily Jacoby got a piece.
But the big problem, I think, for Jeanette was that she got that inside wall, and she got it really good. And she was behind the 37 of Aranzabula when that happened.
On board here, and bam! And the smoke immediately started. Connor Hudson got a piece of it.
And he was very upset about the situation. We're going to listen to the radio. Hold on to it, hold on to it, hold on to it. Why did she turn? No, seriously, I was saving it, but why the hell did she turn? I don't know yet. I don't know. Now that's something that you don't listen to every day. A driver complaining as to why he got turned.
Well, here's why, and just tight pack right there with those three.
Oh yeah, it was really tight.
That was on board Roger Caruth. He went down pit road. Nobody else went down pit road very early on in this race. He only ran about 5 laps, maybe 6, right as that caution came out, and so
Exactly.
very early on. But Nintendo has led every lap so far in this one. But you got some good drivers behind, and the 93 is the fastest.
Yeah, so far the fastest it is the 93 of Jasmine, so she's doing quite a good job in that Starbucks machine.
Well, that team needing some good luck here, and anything good coming out of this race would help.
Oh yeah, it would be. Now for those that are watching the broadcast, instead of our usual month of May celebrating Dora Dolphin's birthday, it is instead number 18 as your screen bug with the legend Rowdy Forever in honor of Kyle Busch.
Now, all races have been ordered. When we reach lap number 18, we will go to a lap of silence. The only thing you will hear are the cars themselves racing around the track.
Mm-hmm.
That has been ordered on all series, on all commentators this weekend, and we'll have it start with us here tonight.
Alright, so what do you think we should do on this one, Sean? Should we go for right sides or 4 tires in the next caution? Right sides or 4 tires?
4 tires. There's no way that we're just gonna go 2 tires unless you want to do it.
Yeah, be prepared over here, Kyle. We are about to go. That was communication on Sean Nard's truck.
Really, and that's going to be something that we got to deal with, not with just this race, but all the races this weekend. What's going to be the right sort of strategy? 2 tires, 4 tires, no tires and going gas only? We won't know how these teams are going to set themselves up, but it's going to be interesting to watch.
And the call was made by Sean, and he told his crew chief, Kyle Krisloff, that he wanted to go with the 4 tires. And I think that's, like you said, a pretty good strategy.
But he also said, do whatever feels right. So really, he opens the door to the crew chief.
And we all know how Charlotte has always been a crew chief friendly racetrack.
And sometimes when crew chiefs go with a certain strategy, sometimes it works.
And here they come.
Yep, pace car's going to go right on in. We'll restart here on lap 11 of 54. And green flag back in the air.
Oh, terrible restart for Atari on that one.
Great restart by the top 4. Noah Treason's automatically looking.
He's looking really strong. There it is. Displacing Sean. And now trying to set sail on the leader. But look at that pressure. The fastest truck on the track. Jasmine trying to catch up and steal second possibly.
Yeah, and there she goes. She's looking for it. Automatically Oh, watch out behind! Tari almost got forced 3 wide!
Yes, she almost got it. And look at Sean. He's gonna try to look for himself a spot on the inside. Does he get there before Algar does it?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah!
sir.
He immediately gets there. And it's already looking back to get the second!
And he's looking really good as Kendall pulls away.
Treason!
Oh, he looked for an opening. He looked for an opening. But right
They're
now,
going
that
3
80 truck-
wide!
Yeah,
They're going
wide.
3! Algar bats out!
But here's where they're not backing out. You see Arya Eviara? Looks like she wanted to back out, but she said, nah. I'm good on this one, and finally, she falls back side by side.
That's something we had to keep an eye out on during Texas. Now we're having to keep an eye on it here in Charlotte.
Yeah, and it is big because all these trucks, they're going really dicey. As we see here, Connor Silich also trying to do the 4-wide strategy.
Zillage trying to be a bit aggressive.
But he practiced good, you know? He practiced good for this racetrack.
Well, yeah, especially when you got to deal with an actual 600-mile race in the IRL Cup Series. This is always a good startup. As we got a battle for second. Back up ahead.
Yes. Here it is. Treason once more.
Treason wants to get back up to second. Hart ain't allowing that easily. Algar might force a 3.
Oh.
Not there, though.
He almost looked like it. He almost looked like he wanted to do it.
But it's going to stay behind Treason.
But now he's going to try to take the inside of Sean, and there it is.
He's going to get to the inside of the 4. Mayer's getting passed by the 88.
And look at this. Look who is coming up through the field. Austin Hill making his way through the top 10. They're saying it's great. They're saying it's great, but let's listen to the audio.
Well, actually, we'll listen to the audio here in a moment because, ladies and gentlemen, once we begin this next lap, we are going to go radio silent for the entire lap.
Exactly.
So, get ready, folks. This next lap, we are honoring the guy that drove number 18 the best, Kyle Busch. And there we go. That was a whole lap right there, folks. And right now, you saw the battle back there for second. Allgaier got the position. Now let's go back. It's here on the 41 there on that radio communication.
We got to remember, we got a top 5 truck over here, Austin. Have a truck for the top 5. Keep digging. Maybe he's not wrong.
He's not wrong, but you also didn't hear anything on Austin Hill's end. I think he's more focused here on this track. And you would think someone who is good on all these other on certain tracks, this track wouldn't be a track he would have main focus on. He's got his focus on here tonight, and he's up here competing in the top 10 right now, going for ace.
Yeah, and he's trying to do that while having a lot of pressure. being put upon by Tari, but at the same time, he wants to approach the 93 truck, Jasmine Prime, because he knows that any type of pressure on any of Jasmine's moves usually means a free position right out of the gate.
Oh, exactly. You got that right on the money. You can kind of see, let the little bit of the bottom open. That's not what you need to do here on this track. You want to leave that high lane open to force the mistakes. The moment you leave that bottom open, these trucks know when to make moves, and you're seeing it right here.
Yes, and there it is. Tari looking for it.
Tari's looking for it. He'll let the bottom open. Can she get there? No, she has to get right back in line.
Yes,
and Treason.
Moves over here.
Treason's looking.
Down in time, though.
He got down there, just didn't have the help.
Yeah, and here comes Joseph Garrett now trying to look underneath Josh Williams, but it does seem like this one will be possible.
That's going to be a position there for fifth. Oh, the Ford truck got forced a bit wide. But you see the 80 of Allgaier here not making any moves, and might be due to the fact that Kendo is holding the line perfectly well, and Allgaier might be trying to force the move. The only way you're going to force the move is if you get down there first.
Oh yes, trying to look for that one, as here's the audio from the 89. Alright, so keep an eye over here on the fuel, Kendo. Keep an eye on the fuel. No more radio for the rest of the race. I need to focus, guys.
Oh, that is what you... If you're a crew chief, you tell a driver that. Sometimes when you hear a driver say, "Don't bother me," one of two things can happen. One, it could either go very good and you're having a great race, like Kendo's having, or number two, you're having a bad race and you're in the back.
Exactly. And remember one thing that we have to remind the audience: no celebrations in Victory Lane this weekend.
Yeah, they have basically locked up Victory Lane for all drivers. It's basically a no-go.
And look at that! Look at that! Kendo is pulling away at the moment.
Yeah, but let's see how long that can last for. Yes, this track is good for the cars going single file, but let's see if that can go for long.
Exactly, because they're now tired of single file and they want to do a little bit of side by side because they think they built enough laps to the point where it can actually start getting competitive and now take advantage of those fresher tires.
Well, here's the thing though, all these drivers, except the only drivers that pitted during the last yellow were the ones that got involved in the wreck. Because the 88 looking for second.
Joseph Garrett trying to do a pretty good run. 3 wide at the back.
3 wide back there. Don't do anything reckless. Hold on now. Is that Jeffrey coming on up?
Yes, Jeffrey Earnhardt looking for it.
Jeffrey Earnhardt. How about this?
And we never thought he would have a pretty good day.
And he's having a great one right now. He's into the top 10.
Yeah, he's having a pretty good one. And he's right now displacing drivers left, right, and center. He wants to put himself in that position, but also take a look at Ryan Little.
Ryan Little up here as well. Great day for him.
Trying to match the same pace as teammate Austin Hill.
Not there though yet. Oh my goodness, the 4. That was dicey.
Oh, yes. A little bit as we take a look at our fastest lap.
It's still the 93. We have seen that 93 in the camera. Yep, there it is right there.
This is 3 wide again.
They're 3 wide again. Jeffrey forcing the moves here on Ryan Little and Justin Allgaier.
He's trying to keep those moves. Meanwhile, over here, look at Sean. Look at Sean. He's trying to make it a 3 wide, but he couldn't.
He was getting pushed there by the 60. Treasino goes to second.
Yeah, Treason now trying to displace Joseph Garrett. And look at that. Daniel Hamrick also trying to join the cause. But this time in favor of the 12 and the 4.
Yeah, look at the join down there. And Treason up to second officially. Kendo, though, trying to hold on. Now, here's the thing. We got to keep an eye on this. Will we see green flag pit stops?
And we have
Yes, we do!
2 trucks coming. And oh my God.
Oh!
Did that happen to the 36? Oh, he overshot it.
He overshot pit road. Luckily didn't touch pit road either. So, should be able to keep going. Watch the 89 here. Does the 89 come to pit? No, but the 4 does.
And we have a caution.
Caution!
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
And that is going to screw everything big time. And the 36 is also involved in this as well as the 11.
11. That had to be a big wreck. Who decided to do something very stupid? Oh, the 88 blew up!
Oh my God. So yeah, that is
wrong
the,
wrong direction. 88.
yeah, Joseph Garrett. Maybe did he cause it? Yeah! He slowed everyone down. Oh.
And what's the issue with that 88? Can we get word?
So far, it seems to be that it was a header issue on that 88 truck, and that will be sealing the deal for Joseph Garrett in this race, guys.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay. My goodness. Let's look on board here with Giovanna Perez, and oh my goodness, had nowhere to go. The track gets swamped.
And that is a big problem right there. That was a huge problem.
Huge wreck.
And it seems like Kendo will be leaving pit road, no problem, no issues.
Oh,
for the
Jeffrey,
evening.
no!
Oh! What happened here?
Jeffrey had problems. Oh! Had trouble getting out of pit road.
Oh, he bumped into Sam Mayer and
right at that moment, his race got ruined. Oh my goodness.
thankfully he stopped behind him, and then and then when Suarez got back, that happened.
My goodness. Now you got the drivers who did pit as, oh my goodness, the DNFs, and there's a lot. Go down to the bottom. So it's the 32, 49, 30, 9, 91. 36, 42, and the 88.
Yeah, all these trucks are gonna be out of it, as we're gonna have some wave arounds.
We're going to see how many we can wave around.
And yes, all those drivers that were at the tail end of the lead lap will be waved around olympically.
And now, look who's our leader. As we have another driver ahead. That's the 94.
Yeah, Eli Wolf is right now our leader, is the 43 of Daniel Hemrick, and he's looking really good to take the win after a Kendo dominated race.
But we gotta remember, those 5 drivers ahead now of Kendo pitted before the caution came out.
And because they did that, they're temporarily spared.
They're temporarily spared, but Kendo's in 6. That's a big problem right there, and it could go from bad to worse here if you are not careful. Because pace truck lights are off here once again, so it's on Hemrick. When we go back to green, we do have some cars left down, so
yeah, nothing you really can do about them.
unless we just get more reds to get more cautions here. But we're getting down to the end of this one, so basically their hopes on trying to do something here might not even happen.
Exactly. And now for Daniel Hemrick, all he needs to hope is a good way to end this race.
Win for Hemrick here would boost his momentum to get right on into the conversation. Oh, Jeffrey Earnhardt. Lap down. Pace truck is in. Whoa, Jeffrey!
Whoa, Jeffrey!
Jeffrey!
What was that, boy? And look at Sean!
The 4's going for the lead! Here comes someone treason! No!
I'm trying to force it a 3 wide.
He's gonna force it 3!
And they do it. They do it, force it a 3. Sean Nard trying to take the lead, but no, Noah Treason. He's right there.
No one's right there. Look at the rest of the field. Tyga Isika's coming on up.
And she's having quite a good one over here.
Oh, and she's looking. I think that's a she, right?
Yeah, she's looking. And look at Ron Little.
Ryan Little.
Not only her, but not only him, but also Tari.
Tari Smith's up here.
They're all
Bowman went down pit road.
Yeah, Bowman went a little bit to pit road, made to fix some damage. But look at this. They're incredibly in that 3 wide positioning.
Here comes Alex Prime out of nowhere.
Yeah, Alex trying to get it up. Look at this. They're still forcing 2s and 3s. Kyoka Jiro, the points leader, also coming in. Here comes Tari.
Tari going for the lead.
And she has a good reason to go for it. He's driving a Kyle Busch throwback here. A small tribute to the Candyman.
It would be a huge weekend for Tari Smith.
If she manages to win, so yes, as we see, oh, big tide over here, big tide.
They were almost 4 wide there for maybe a millisecond.
Make it.
They make it on through. Oh, Allen's going for second. That's all Tari needs to see.
And that's all she wants. As we see here, Kyokujiro trying to look for some more positioning, some extra positioning, because remember, she has priority of moving on herself in her mind. She thinks she has the priority positions because remember, she comes over here as the points leader.
Well, right now, it seems with Sand, and I'm not saying that it would be official, but I think this is pretty clear-cut throw. Jiro would be your points leader.
She will be, but Braden Massey trying to prohibit that, trying to send Jiro all the way to the back.
Yeah, trying to make things closer. But back to our front as we hit 10 laps to go. Sam Mayer's into the fight.
But this doesn't matter to Tari as much as maintaining the lead, as we see a slow car, slow truck, slow truck is going to be here. Where will Tari move? Oh, she's getting held up. Look at Alex. Look at Alex.
Thread the needle to the lead.
Now that was not pretty.
That was not pretty, but it was efficient.
A very efficient move indeed.
And Alex Prime running away.
And now Tari knows that she needs to that her race went from one that already looked in her hands to one that is still open for Alex.
The door is open for Alex. He's like, not so fast. I am not out of this one yet.
Exactly. He's looking. Look at Tari trying to use the outside for comfort.
Oh no, got loose into that corner. There's no way that you can just do that unless you got loose. And Braden Massey's trying to take advantage.
Oh, she took advantage of the high side though.
But right now, it's still Alex who's in the lead.
And that is big. That is big news right here, as now she's going to try to use it again. I don't think she's going to try it yet.
No. She's going to try to force Alex to make a mistake. As we're down to 6 laps to go.
And there she is.
She's going to force it.
Now that is masterclass driving by Tari.
Tari wanted, you know what? That might have been efficient to go wide. Force yourself to not have the pressure, just to focus on the leader, and Tari takes advantage.
And right now she's gonna try to use the top lane, try to leave a lot of bottom open in turns 3 and 4. Because remember, you get that run out of turn 4.
Well, we're down to 5 to go. Tari Smith, Alex Prime, battling it out. And it is getting very interesting. But here comes Braden Massey.
Braden trying to make it through. Still not looking, but I think Tari wants to pull away, as here comes Ty Dillon and Alex knows.
Oh my goodness, this might get interesting. Tari might try to force it wide. Oh, that might be the mistake. It is a mistake! Here comes Alex Prime back to the lead! And Alex tries to pull away!
And here comes Massey though! Don't count Massey down!
3 laps to go!
He's looking really strong. That
He
McDonald's
is really-
rammed.
Oh, there are more lap traffic here. This race ain't gonna end without maybe some bit of controversy thanks to the lap traffic. We're coming around. 2 laps of racing left. Massey went high. Alex stays low. Oh, is Massey gonna try to catch up?
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Oh no! But Alex slammed the door. Alex slammed the door.
What a slam the door type move by Alex Prime. But I don't think it's over yet. It's gonna get interesting. Through 3 and 4 for the penultimate time. And folks, here we go to the Wells Fargo. 1 to go. White flag. And we got Matt Crafton. Oh, Crafton.
He's trying to hold out. He's trying to hold off Alex. Trying to get a little more possibility. One more shot for the 46. It didn't work.
It didn't work. Into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Alex Prime has had trouble all season. He'll get the job done. Alex Prime wins at Charlotte.
What a great job, victory. What a great job in the victory, man. You did it.
Holy cow. What a finish. And what a job done by Alex Prime. And your fastest lap will go to
You just made the list!
Jasmine Prime. Prime sweeps basically the win and the fastest lap. My goodness.
My God.
My God, indeed. What a finish. Let's go over your finishing results here. Alex Ryan with the win. Brandon Massey had a great opportunity. Will unfortunately sell for second. Henrik will get third. Suarez fourth. Williams fifth. Emiliano gets sixth. Giro seventh. Austin Dillon eighth. Jasmine Prime, who gets the fastest lap, will finish ninth. How about Carson Hocebar will round out the top 10? Then you got Tari Smith gets 11th. Pedro Sells in 12th. Majeski 13th. Kendo, who ran a great race, will get 14th. Treason will finish 15th. Upson 16th. Kozlowski will finish 17th. Mayer 18th. Zilich 19th. Lar will get 20th. Hill will get 21st. Allgaier 22nd. Ryan Little 23rd. Taiga Isaka 24th. Arenza Avila 25th. And Christian Eckes will be the last car on the lead lap, finishing 26th. Lap down cars include Lily Jacoby, Maddie Jacoby, Ty Dillon, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Alex Bowman, Matt Crafton, Eli Wolf, and Caleb Peppersman. They'll finish at least one lap down. Some of them will finish two. Then to the DNFs, you got Joseph, Aria, Connor, Giamatti, Paula, Ross, Raja, and Jeanette Prime. Those are the drivers who will DNF from this one. My goodness, Angel. I don't even know how we can have final thoughts on this one. It was interesting.
I think the only final thought is this one was for Kyle Busch for dang sure.
Damn it, I'm late.
That was definitely for Kyle Busch, and it was very good, very fun. And folks, we don't just do this for Kyle Busch, but we also do this. We're also doing this for those who gave the ultimate sacrifice in this country, to the men and women of our armed forces. This weekend is also for you people, to the families of those that gave the ultimate sacrifice. But we're not done yet for this weekend. We're going to round them all up again tomorrow night, right over on Alex Prime Plays YT. with the always Melody YT300 for AT&T Grand National Series coverage. And then Sunday, Oberon Radio Angel YM. It is the Cricket Cup Series longest race of the year, the Coca-Cola 600. It is going to be a lot of fun. But next time you'll see us right back here again on AGDN next week from Nashville, Tennessee at the Nashville Super Speedway. It will be a fun weekend. I will say I can guarantee that. But for everyone who was joining on here, this is Sean R. speaking for everybody on AGDN. This has been the Straight Talk Truck Series, and Alex Prime is a winner at Charlotte.
We'll miss you, Kyle.